Alright, now in this video, we're going to look at transformations of the quadratic function again, but this time we're just going to look at what does k do to the graph. Well, k affects the vertical translation. In other words, does it move up or down? Okay. If k is positive, then the graph is a translation k units up. So when we look at this one, this whole graph will go up 1. Alright, so what that means is this. Each of these points, let me mark them again, 0, 0, the vertex, negative 1, 1, 1, 1, negative 2, 4, positive 2, 4. Now each of these values, the y values, will go up 1 unit. So the origin, or 0, 0, then now it will be 0, 1. This one becomes negative 1, 2, 1, 2, negative 2, 5, 2, 5. In other words, this goes up 1, this goes up 1, this goes up 1, this goes up 1, this goes up 1. And now, here's your new quadratic. Notice the whole graph just moved up 1 unit. Alright, hope that helps a little bit. Sorry about it. Now the domain stays the same. Alright? So for k, if I have a vertical translation, if it moves up or down, my domain will always stay the same. It's the range that actually changes. Because the range on the parent function, look here, was that it was y is greater than or equal to 0. So 0 or anything higher would work. But now the whole graph moved up 1 unit. So the lowest point on this new graph is at 1. So y is greater than or equal to 1. So look at the next example. Alright, here, negative 2, so that means I'm going to go down 2. So that means each of these points again, these points will all go down 2 units. So if it was at 0, 0, now it's at 0, negative 2. This will be at negative 1, negative 1. 4 minus 2 is 2. And 2. So in other words, each of these points will go down 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. And there's my new quadratic. You notice the whole graph went down 2. Alright, as I said before, my domain stays the same. I mean, it'll still be all real numbers. The range, see, for the parent function was y. Remember, the range for the parent function is y is greater than or equal to 0, because here at 0 everything else goes above it, so that's why it's greater than or equal to. But for the new graph, the whole graph went down 2. Alright, so the new lowest point is at negative 2. So now you're going to say y is greater than or equal to negative 2.